So Meir Shapiro comments on this concept, Ki Ishacha b'lev echad, and he begins with the Gemara in Zvachim on Daf Kuf Tez Zayin, where the Gemara says that when the Torah was given to Klal Yisrael, meaning at the moment of revelation, all the nations of the world sent their representatives to Bilam, who was considered the expert in God, and they said to him, Hashem lamabu yashav, something's going on, we hear something. He's restoring the flood. Maybe there's going to be another flood. And he says, no, don't worry, it's not about a flood. It's Hashem oz lamoyiten. Hashem is sharing his strength with his nation, which is his Torah, which is interesting. Torah as a source of oz. For example, as Nusasfard says in the Bracha Sim Shalom, Birov oz v'shalom. We equate the two, that in order to have a sense of shlemus or shalom with the Torah, we have to have some strength. But Reb Meir Shapiro says, when I read this Gemara, I wonder about something that you talk about the Mabul, you're triggering something in my head, because we all know that famous pasuk in Yeshayahu that says that when the Messiah comes, the wolf will dwell with the lamb, and the leopard together with the sheep, and everyone will feel safe from each other. He goes, what's the big deal? It already happened in the Teva. All the animals live together in the Teva. So he said, how come, what is everyone so worried about? Why are we looking forward to the animals living together in peace? It already happened. So he says, you know what the big deal is? When in a time of crisis, people can join together. He said, in a time of crisis, people joining together doesn't make an impression. But when people can join together in Achdus, meaning looking forward, when Klal Yisrael at Har Sinai could look forward with confidence to the future, when there's no crisis, in fact, there's only good, but there are no divisions, there's no people judging each other, but all of us making room for each other to express our relationship with Hashem and to discover our own path in Torah. That's what really matters to the world. And that's what will impress the nations of the world with the idea that maybe there's some truth. But as long as we're fighting, they won't believe we have any truth. And if we only unite during a time of crisis, they won't believe we have any truth. It has to be united in a constructive vision, a world in which we're looking to the future with blessing and with confidence. I wonder if that has any bearing for our current situation.